So you spent 30 years in corporate America before you launched your business. Did the skills you developed there and your experiences there kind of help you? How did you transfer those skills into what you're doing now?
I mean, I think your whole life, like everything you've done so far in your life, builds you up for where you are today. And I think if your past was different, you would be different today. So I totally think it helped. I just learned an awful lot in my corporate years. I was a senior executive at Prudential Financial. I was in the compliance space. I ran our anti-corruption compliance program. I had teams around the globe. It's a great job and I loved it. And I um, was happy to leave. In that, as a woman with a family and two kids and a house and friends and a social life and somebody who likes to garden and craft and sew and cook and all the things, you just get to a point where you kind of maybe it's burnout, maybe you're just tired, you're just ready for a change. So I was so ready, and I always thought I'd be an entrepreneur, and I wanted a give back chapter. And for me, Sustainable House is a for-profit entity, and I really did that because I'd been on the board of a nonprofit that I loved, but I found that the fundraising was painful. Like I didn't have friends that wanted to spend lots of money and give a lot of money away, and I hated that part. And so I thought, I if I have a store and I'm doing something for profit, we can then it funds itself, right? You buy a product and then we can do more with that funding. So yeah, so that's kind of how it happened. And I learned so much in corporate, and I learned so much today about the thing I didn't learn in corporate was community. Um,
Yeah.
so that's probably the thing that I've learned the most. It's interesting because I was sustainable when I was young. I got married. He wasn't really sustainable. So we were sort of somewhere probably in a very average space. And then I got divorced, and I started to focus a lot more on some of like my core values. And the kids just follow along. So when my youngest hit kindergarten, we started doing things like camping across the country and traveling, like really great vacations. Didn't spend a ton of money, but really cool things. We've been to all 50 states, most of the big national parks. My kids today camp and hike. My one daughter rock climbs. They both ski. They're out and about. That's because of the life that we showed them. One of the things I did with the kids is we refinished furniture.